They call me Harmless. I'm the guy who gives Magic the Gathering cards away, and welcome to episode 2 of Harmless Headspace, where I talk about something random in the world of Magic the Gathering. If you're new here and you're intrigued by that idea of me giving cards away, it's really simple. Make sure you're following me, and then go to my profile or channel page and fill out my universal entry form that is linked there, and you are entered into every Magic giveaway that I do. I started playing Magic again in 2017, and then I went to my first GP in 2018. It was such a cool experience. I got one of my favorite altars of all time, my Aloro Ageless Ascetic, that was altered to look like Thanos by the original artist. I got to experience what it was like to play in a really big limited event. It was just an overall really cool experience. And then COVID happened in 2020. And it worked out okay for me because that's when I started making content and all of this happened, which is really cool. But ever since that GP in Hartford, Connecticut in 2018, we have not seen a major Magic event in this region. Now, yes, there was MTG Philly back in February of this year, but that was still like a 6 to 7 hour trip for me to get there. I ended up taking a train instead of a plane, and it was all right, but it was really expensive for me. I just don't understand why WotC has decided not to do anything in Hartford or New York or Boston or Worcester. They used to have like SEG tours and things like that, but those aren't really happening now. I just really wish that we would see an event happening in New England or New York, even like Albany. I don't know. It's just like I want to see something happening in New England for Magic fans because there's not a whole lot going on. And coming at it from the perspective of a content creator, content creation and making waves in content creation really comes down to who you know, who you can come in contact with, and the kind of connections that you can make with people. I look at the channels like Commander at Home or Tabletop Jocks or the Command Zone or Shuffle Up and Play, and I'm just like, man, I wish that I could be a part of those and I could make that happen where I could play with these people and have these incredible experiences. And I know that part of it's that I'm just not reaching out, but also it's just like I live on literally the other side of the country. And I wish that there was something closer. As I'm recording, I'm thinking about the fact that I'm sure that some of you will say, okay, Harmless, why don't you do it? The short answer is I don't have enough money. I'm sure that there are ways that I could make it happen and set up some sort of fest for EDH players in the Northeast, in New England. But I even looked at like getting rental space in Hartford because I live in Connecticut and it's expensive. And there would be a whole lot going on that it's not something where I am financially in a place where I could make that happen on my own. Now, that's not to say that it would never happen if my channel continues to grow and the opportunity presents itself. I would absolutely set some sort of harmless offering festival up in the New England area, but that is definitely a ways off into the future. But that is my little rant on my disconnect from what I feel like is the Magic community as a whole here in the Northeast of America. Let me know down in the comments. Do you agree with me? Do you think that there is a gap of coverage by WotC around what they do in the Northeast? Is there a fest or something that I have just completely missed in my social media circles? If there is, please let me know. But I appreciate you all being here. Thank you. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and if you like my content, please subscribe to my Patreon, which is linked down in the description below.